Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I am experimenting with a new camera setup. I have a new camera that I'm trying out, an actual camera, not my phone, and I have some new video lighting, just experimenting, trying to see how I can improve the quality of my videos. And so that's why things look a little bit different. Hopefully they look better than they have been looking. And today I have a tag to do. I was tagged by Garret over at Poetic Artifacts. If you have not seen his channel yet, I've linked it down in the description below. Please be sure to go check him out. He does mainly poetry videos, which is so great. BookTube desperately needs more poetry. And he also tagged me in this, which is an original tag created by Gina at Gina Stainer Books. I will link to her original tag video down below as well. Please be sure to go check her channel out if you have not already done so. So I just have the questions here pulled up on my iPad, which I will be reading off of. It's a really short tag. It's also just a really fun tag, all about sort of our reading habits when we are on the go, when we're traveling, when we aren't just home in our natural reading environments. It's a total of 7 prompts. The 7th prompt is to tag people. So I'm actually going to start with that one and tag people first and then go through the 6 questions. And I have a pretty long list of people here that I would like to tag. So I'll just start with that. I want to tag Steve Donahue, MJ at Reading This Life, Michael at Michael Romeo Talks Books, Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, Olly at Criminolly, Anne at Anne Novella, and Michelle at Michelle's Melancholia. And so now to get into the questions. So prompt 1 is, do you read when you travel? And this is a definite yes for me. I read a lot when I travel, especially if it's a road trip where there's lots of car time. I am definitely reading that whole time. But also obviously with flying, airport time, and then actual travel time in the plane, certainly reading. When it comes to reading at the final destination of the trip, that really depends on what style of vacation it is. My family takes a annual trip to Destin, Florida, where we rent a house there, and we really are just sort of hanging around on the beach and at the pool all day for about a week. And so in that sort of in that type of vacation, I am reading a lot. Versus if we are going to a new city or going to a destination where there's going to be a lot of sightseeing and a very stacked itinerary, I probably won't be reading as much once we reach the destination, but travel time will certainly be filled with either reading or listening to an audiobook. Question number 2 is, do you travel with paper books? And I do. Even if I am mainly reading ebooks, I still love to bring paper books with me. I love having books on my nightstand or books on a dresser or whatever room I'm staying in. I love having physical books around me. It just is a very calming feeling, and I just love sort of having books with me. Question number 3 is, do you travel with an e-reader? And I do. I typically travel with my iPad as well as my Kindle Paperwhite, and then my iPhone also has my Kindle app on it, so everything sort of syncs together. So I have 3 different ways of reading depending on what kind of scenario I'm in. Question number 4 is, how many books do you pack when you travel? And this really depends heavily on what type of vacation it is, where I'm going, and how long I'll be gone. But typically I will bring between 6 and 10 physical books. Question 5 is, does where you go or how long you're traveling impact the amount or type of books that you take? And it definitely does. If I'm going somewhere just for a weekend, just a couple of nights away, I may not even bring any physical books at all and just limit it to my Kindle and to ebooks. But if I'm gone somewhere for a week or maybe even longer than that, I will definitely be adding physical books into the mix. And the final question is, do you buy books when traveling or visit bookshops/libraries? And I absolutely do. One of my favorite things to do is when I'm somewhere new is to locate the local used bookstores, the local thrift shops, and as well as the local library. Even though I don't check out any books from a local library, obviously when I'm just visiting a city on vacation, it's always super fun to sort of see other people's library branches. But as far as buying books when I travel, I absolutely do. The amount of books that I buy will really depend on, again, how long I'm there for, what my accommodation's like. If I'm staying at a hotel, and if versus a house, if I'm flying in versus doing a road trip and driving in, all of those factors play into how many books I buy. But I always love at least buying 1 or 2 books when I'm in a new location. I think it's also a great way to sort of remember the vacation by to a bit of a souvenir. So that is the final question on this tag, and I've already tagged people. I did that at the beginning. I'm changing up my order here, and so thank you so much for watching. That was the Traveling with Books tag. If you have any comments you would like to leave down below, please feel free to do so, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.